And the Molestat is back in act and better than that, ready for another delightful heroic video of a light. So today, for Maestro, after coming back from smiting down the Bell Rock, farming the Uggos into the ground, and making a holier than thou proposal to a sexy Vix, which means sucking on her teats. I'm going to be making a PvP tier list. New updated one for 10.2.5. What are the best SPX? Specs like shit rookie, vegan cuckbag play, and all the bad players that always play whatever the best spec is that day. Okay. So, Blood Decay. Actually insanely good. Fucking disgusting. It's actually disgusting. I hope I never see another Blood Decay. It's probably A tier, if not S tier. Actually, it's probably S tier. I shouldn't even put this on there because people will start playing Blood Decay. I played against this insanely awful TSG with a fucking Crane Monk. You just cannot kill anyone. It's unreal. And they do as much damage as a Frost Decay and Unholy Decay. So, Frost Decay. It's actually insanely good, but it's actually insanely good. I don't know if I'd put it at. It's just insanely good in those two annoying ass comps. Otherwise, it's not that good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put it at A tier. Unholy Decay is A tier. Now that the nerfs of the, I don't know, it does insane damage, but the nerfs of the armor probably don't make it S tier anymore because they die so easily. I don't know. They do unhealable damn though. Probably at the very top of A tier. DHIV, disgustingly broken. S tier. Just literally a one shot every global that a DH every time they have Essence Break, you're 70-0 immediately. While they're fucking in a coma, fondling their granny's teats. Vengeance Demon Hunter, don't know anything about that. Boomy. I mean, boomies are still broken. Boomies are. Every time I fight a boomy, I lose. Yeah, boomies are broken. I put them in S tier. Ferals, say A tier. They're good. They're pretty good. They do big damn. Incarn is so hard to live through. It was a good feral. Then I hate Cyclones so much. They need to, like the fact that they make Cyclone a spammable CC that makes it so you can't heal your team, and then you can Cyclone somebody low after Cycloning somebody else, and Cycloning somebody else, and then spam Cyclone them 3 different times. And the fact that they make that cast like a 0.5 second class is so brain damaging. It completely ruins the game. It just completely ruins the game. So, for Feral and Boomy, it's already the best CC in the entire game, and yet you give it to the most broken classes like Boomy and Resto Druid, and then you make it a spammable CC, and then you make it a 0-second cast. It's brain damage at the highest level. So that's why I would say Feral is. If Feral didn't have Cyclone, I would say it's not that good. But Guardian Druid, super tough. You know, he's hibernating in the forest, arcing off to that. Resto Druid, obviously the most disgusting healer. It's broken beyond belief. If you ever get a Resto Druid in Solo Shuffle Lobby and a Rep Pal, you just automatically lose the game as an H-Pal. Devastation. I guess I'll put it as S tier. Because it just does. It does so much damage, like unhealable. But it's really just unhealable to H-Pals. Every other healer can heal it. I don't know. But it's probably still. I don't know. What comps does it have? I guess you can just put a fucking Evoker with like almost anything. I guess I'll put it as S tier. Preservation, obviously disgustingly broken. S tier, does 200k per second. Has a 30-second nullifying shroud, beyond disgusting every fucking minute. Unreal how broken it is. It has 19 different ways to avoid your CC. 3 charges of immune CC on a minute cooldown. So you can never CC it. Then after that ends, they use their fly, which stuns everybody, makes them immune to CC, and then they use their 6 second time stop on CC. So altogether, they have like 3 minutes worth of not being CC'd while you're getting absolutely obliterated and they're doing 200k DPS and 200k healing. BM, Hunter, S tier, obviously. There's Big Dan, T-Rex of Death. Does unhealable damn. Survival Hunter, I would say A tier. Every time I play a Survival Hunter, I actually despise it. It's actually insanely annoying. Because Survival Hunter goes so bad with Pally. You need a BM Hunter more than a Survival Hunter to even... Marksmanship Hunter, I would say A tier. I don't know. Good Marksmanship Hunters do unhealable damn and are able to avoid CC. But I'd say it's maybe not S tier. Arcane Mage is back to being S tier. Disgusting class. All you do is backpedal into a pillar, do absolutely nothing. I'd say it's maybe... To fight against it as a Pally, all these classes are hell on earth. Right now, every class is hell on earth to fight because Pally is so bad that it doesn't go good with any... The problem with Pally is it doesn't go good with any other class because it's so bad in general. So when they do that, then you have no comps to run, and it's bad in general in solo shuffle. It's horrible. Fire Mage, I would give it... It just dies too easy, and you can't land... I mean, you can land CC if you're good. I would give it... Maybe a low A to a B. Frost Mage, I'd give it an A. You can play some broken comps, never die ever. It's so insanely annoying. Stuff I never want to fucking fight, but I wouldn't say it's maybe S. Because you just play Mage Lock and just can't ever die. It's so disgusting. Mesmer Monk, obviously S tier, disgusting, maybe broken class. You have 19 ports during stuns. You could port twice during a stun on like a 30-second cooldown. Like, how? Brain damage at the highest level. These people should really work for Blizzard. I mean, these people should... Twitch and Blizzard should just combine a level of stupidity that's never seen before. You have Cocoon on like a minute cooldown, which is an unkillable Cocoon of like 3 health bars that you can never do anything about. You have a Revival during stuns, which heals your team to full and takes off all the magical dots for 4 seconds. You have unlimited mana. You have unlimited mobility. It's insane. You have unlimited CC. I mean, Crane. This is better than Evoker. These are 2 classes are like the same brokenness. You can actually stand there and do absolutely nothing and win every game. This is probably actually like a fucking B. Or that's Brewmaster, Monk. I give it a C though. It's an annoying class, such an annoying class. Windwalker, I'll give... Say Windwalker is an... It does unhealable damage if you know how to play it. It has good mobility and defensives if you know how to play it. I would give it A tier instead of S tier. It's better than all the specs though. Windwalker's pretty good. HPL obviously dog shit awful. I'll be fair about it and give it a C instead of a D though. It's actually awful. The worst healer by far. Loses on mana, loses on cooldowns. Does absolutely nothing in dampening. He has no comps to play. Your bop gets purged immediately. Even by a hunter, if it doesn't purge your bop completely, it'll make your bop 4 seconds. You have no time to recover. You die instantly. Even if it doesn't purge it, probably random magical damage comes through and you die anyway. Your sack is not a cooldown. You will sit full CC every time you use Hand of Sacrifice. It's like you're sacrificing a bald baby at the altar. You treacherous evil. The devil worshippers made this class, man. These people... The bald baby will be saved. Every time you press sack, you can sack somebody on your team at full health. And you can watch them die through sack 100-0. And the sack will not break your CC. And you will lose the game every single time. I hate HPAL. I hate the way it's played. The play style makes it so you can't play offensive ever. And if you ever do, you automatically have to use major CDs and even die through those major CDs. If I ever push in for a Hodge, I'm gonna have to definitely have sack. I'm probably gonna get feared when I'm running in. Probably have to trinket the fear during sack, and probably end up having to use land mice. And if they end up hunting during the, let's say I'm playing with an Affliction Warlock, and they're playing Destro DH. I run in to try to CC the Resto Druid healer. He runs away from me. I pre-sack the fear because I know it's coming. I sit the full fear into a refear. Into a refear, my sack's ended. My lock's dead. And now I have to trinket a DRCC to land mice him. Let's say the DH hunts at the same time that I have to trinket land mice. Now he kills him through the land mice because the hunt does so much damage. H-Pal is the worst class to ever exist. You can never play offensive. It's the only class that you should be able to play offensive. And you can never play offensive. That was the whole point of H-Pal, was being able to go in and Hodge and blind and use your CC. You can't play offensive, and you're the worst healer defensive. And you run out of manifest than every other healer. You do less healing than every other healer. You have less output than every other healer. And you have less CC than every other healer. It's the worst class in the entire. I should probably give it a D, but it's insane. Prop Alley, dog shit. Red Pally, S tier, annoying class. I hate it. It's in every fucking solo shuffle you play in. I despise it. It sucks so much that H-Pal goes so horrible with Ret, and you see Ret Pally's 90% of the lobbies. Disc Priest is... It's so insane. Every healer beats H-Pal by so much. I'll give it an A tier. At the top of A tier. I mean, Disc Priest is really good. Holy Priest is S tier. It's just too broken. It's just too broken. You just have so many disgusting ways. It's unreal. Angel form is just unreal. It's just unreal. Doesn't Disc Priest have Angel form now? Wait. No, it doesn't. It's still insanely broken. Just 3 PSs for Rapture Shields, unlimited mana, unlimited dam. I don't know. Maybe I should give it S tier. It's on the precipice of A and S tier. It's just because the other healers are even better. As Priest, I would give A. It's good. I don't like playing. I hate playing with S Priest the way they are right now. With the way the damage comes in with Shadow, whatever the fuck it's called, with their void when they go into void form, I hate that. I despise that. The way it works, it's such weird damage. Ever since Legion, they've ruined S Priest. It was fun. S Priest was fun in WoD. S Priest was so fun and good in WoD. I say S Rogue, I'd give it an A tier. It's like Fire Mage. It's not amazing. Outlaw Rogue, obviously S tier. It's so annoying. Sub Rogue, I'd give it the bottom of it. Sub Rogue is good. But I wouldn't say it's S tier anymore just because the health pools have increased so much. Now they can't kill in Shadowy Duel as much anymore. So it makes Sub Rogue not as good. Literally, when Sub Rogue is the best, it's just when Shadowy Duel is the best. It's so disgusting. Ellie Shaman, A tier. Give it probably better than S Priest and Mage, maybe. And Hand Shaman, I would give that B. It's not that good. Archshame, obviously, disgustingly broken. Probably better than Evokers. It's on par with Mistweavers and Resto Druids. It's the same. All these 3 healers are the best healers. Then Holy Priest is a little bit behind it, and Evoker's a little bit behind it. Aflock, I would give... probably an A. Yeah, I'll give it an A. Right near Ellie Shaman. Outlaw Rogue's supposed to be S. There you go. The best spec, actually. The best spec besides DH. Demo. Demo's really good. Demo and Destro's insanely. I have to go to S. Then maybe Demo's a little bit... Maybe... Demo's probably the top of A. And Destro's one of the best specs. Arms Warrior? It's good. But it's... Arms Warrior? You do big damn. You can die pretty easy. I would give it top of A. I don't know if it is really hard to die if you're playing with like a. I'll give it the top of A. Fury Warrior B. It's actually maybe close to the bottom of A. It's not bad. It's annoying to fight. And then Prot Warrior obviously disgusting D. Don't make tank specs in Arena Scum Blizzard. And that's the last not this legendary tier list. And since I've been to the Garden of Edion, the Dungeons of Khazad-dûm, and the Absolute Gardens, and the Absolute Jubilius, King Tut Tomb of Light, and the Absolute Constantinople, and the Red Sea itself, parting the Red Sea like a part of Red Ass, you know this is the most verifiable and heroic list to ever exist in all of life. And really it is. This is the most honest and correct list you're ever going to find in the history of time itself. Did the chicken or the fucking egg come first? The world may never know. The ass came first. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And donate to the maestro for a better life.